And here we are on day 10. I see now that there's no way for me to pull off a 10-day build, but I'm pretty close, which is actually better than I expected. I started the day by cleaning up the slot for the truss rod, just opening up the end that needs it. There's no room for error here, because if the truss rod is loose at all, you're going to hear it rattling around, buzzing once the guitar is finished. Ask me how I know. The next step is to install some nuts and bolts in the support block here. Pretty quick little situation, which is similar to how I did it in day 9. Then I'm going to flatten the heel in order to install the heel block. After that, it's time to get the fretboard ready to glue up. Sometimes I'll add some decorative brass rings or something, but this guitar is for me and I'm not that fancy. I'm starting out by drilling out the holes on the drill press, then I'll take some CA glue and glue the dots on. Once they're glued up, I'll take a rasp and level everything out to fit the radius of the fretboard. I'll give it a light sand and call it good. After that, I'll do more or less the same process for the side dots. Once that's all done, I'll jump over to the headstock. I'll start by just rough cutting the shape out on the bandsaw, then I'll take a router and rough out the top of the headstock. Once I've got the headstock shape cleaned up, I'm going to start working on the inside of it. This is a slotted headstock, so there are a number of additional steps versus a solid headstock. I'm starting by drilling out the holes where the tuners will live, then I'll jump up to the top and using a router just start removing the inside slots. Once that's done, I'll do a final cleanup on the top, then jump into carving out the rest of the slotted sections. I'm going to tape off some spots as a little protection, then using a method I learned from driftwood guitars, just start hogging out some spots with a drill and a bird drill bit. This saves a bunch of time while also being extraordinarily scary, so you gotta be careful. The tape is more of a marker to let you know when you're messing up instead of actually being that protective, but it's very helpful. Once the rough shape is there, I'll come in with chisels to sharpen up any edges I need. Then I'll jump in with some sanding blocks and sandpaper until everything is looking nice and sharp. Next step is to take the fretboard and drill some alignment pins for it to sit cleanly on the neck when it's gluing up. I'll take the neck to the bandsaw and cut off some excess sides before I can glue the fretboard on. I'll glue it up, clamp it up, and let it sit overnight before jumping back into it on day 11 of my 10-day speed build.